In this session, I would like to share about data communication. You have to know about data communication before we move to the networking concept. So data communication is nothing but it is the exchange of data between sender and the receiver. Sender refers to the source and the receiver refers to the destination. The exchange of data can be local or remote. If the data communication is local, it occurs face to face. For an example, an interview. If the data communication is remote, it takes over some distance. For an example, video conferencing. We use some transmission media to communicate the data. Next, there are four fundamental characteristics of data communication. Number one, delivery. Number two, accuracy. Number three, timeliness. Number four, jitter. In delivery, the data should be delivered to the correct destination, which means data must be received by authorized user. Next, accuracy. The data should be sent accurately, which means the data should not be altered by unauthorized user. Number three, timeliness. The data should be delivered in timely manner. If the data delivered late, it is useless. The data should be sent without any delay. Number four, jitter. Jitter refers to the variation in the packet arrival time, which means if there is uneven delay between video and audio. Next, there are some basic components of data communication. Number one, message. Message is the information we can use to communicate. The message might be in the form of text, audio, video, whatever may be. Next one, sender. The sender is a device that sends the data message. It may be a computer, telephone, and the sender is also act as a source. Number three, receiver. Receiver is a device that receives the message. It also acts as the destination. The receiver can be a computer, printer, fax machine, etc. Number four, transmission medium. Transmission medium is a physical path which is used to exchange the data between sender and the receiver. It is work as a communication channel. If the sender and receiver are within a same building, the wire is used to be communication channel. The physical wire is used as a communication channel. For example, twisted pair, coaxial cable, like that. If they are located at some different location, the channel may be the telephone lines, fiber optics, microwaves, radio waves, like that. Number five, protocol. Protocol is a set of rules. Protocols is also represented an agreement between the devices. The device means the sender and the receiver. Without a protocol, two devices can be connected but not communicating, which means the person speaking Hindi cannot be understood by a person who speaks Malayalam. This is the basic components of data communication. The sender, the one computer is acted as a sender, the another computer is acted as a receiver. They share some messages using a medium that is called communication channel. The protocol, the sender should follow some protocol and the receiver should follow some protocols. Without the protocols, the sender and receiver only connected, not communicating. So they have to follow certain rules and regulations to exchange the data. Next topic, data representation of data communication. There are five basic data representation. Number one, text. Text symbols are represented with a sequence of bits. Bits means it may be either 0 or 1. Each sequence is each sequence of symbol is called code. The process of creating the sequence is called coding. There are two standards in text. One is Unicode. Next one is ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Number two, number. Number is also represented with a sequence of bits, that is 0 and 1. If the base of the number is 10, it is called decimal. If the base of the number 2, it is called binary. If the base is 8, it is called octal. If the base is 16, it is called hexadecimal. Number 3, image. Image is also represented with this sequence of bit. It is made of small units. It is called a pixel. The pixel stands for picture element. The size of the picture depends on the resolution of the image. Next one, audio. Audio refers to the recording or broadcasting a sound or music. Next one, video. A video, you know about video, which is a flashing a sequence of image. It means a recording or broadcasting of a picture. Audio means broadcasting of a sound or music, but video is the broadcasting of picture or a movie. Next, data flow. Data flow is also called transmission mode, the way in which the data is transmitted from one device to another device, which is the how way we can transmit the data from sender and receiver is called data flow. There are three ways. One is simplex, number two half duplex, number three full duplex. In simplex, the communication channel is unidirectional, which means the sender can only send the data, the other can, that is the receiver can only receive the message, it cannot able to send the data. For an example, the keyboard can produce only input, the monitor can only give the output. The keyboard cannot produce an output. Like that, in simplex, the data is in unidirectional, which means the sender can only send the data, the receiver cannot able to send the data to the sender. Next, half duplex. Half duplex means each station, that is sender and receiver, can transmit and receive the data but not at the same time. Here A is sending, B is receiving. In next diagram, B is sending and A is receiving. In the sense, for an example, walkie-talkie, in which a message is sent one at a time but both the direction. In full duplex, both station can transmit and receive simultaneously. Here, the sender and the receiver transmit the data in both direction at the same time. For example, telephone, in which there is a communication between two persons, both can listen and talk at the same time. Thank you.